going to be trying this out today. It's the Beetles Gel Polish Mirror Nail Powder. I ordered this on Amazon. I paid $16 for it. $16.99, I think. It came with these two bottles of polish. One is black and one is white. It also came with these 8 chrome powders to be applied over the black or white polishes. It also comes with a brush. Mine got kind of bent, it looks like, during the shipping process. And it comes with these instructions. First, you're supposed to buff the surface and shape the nail. Let's see. Then apply a base coat and cure for 60 seconds. Then apply the black gel nail polish and cure for 60 seconds. Apply gel top coat and cure 30 seconds. Use eyeshadow stick to pick the powder and apply it onto your nails. Use the powder brush to remove the excess powder. Apply nail strengthener and cure for 60 seconds. Apply no wipe top coat and cure for 60 seconds. And then you are finished. So, the only thing I have a question about is, what is this nail strengthener? I'm not really sure. That wasn't included in the kit. The nail strengthener that they're talking about. So, we're going to be trying it without the nail strengthener because I don't know what they're talking about. And they don't explain it. I'm going to be going with this chrome color right here. That's the one I like. It's a holographic. I really love it. And we're going to be going in over a black polish with it. I love to work with these little kiss nails, the short length black. They are matte. So I'm not going to be needing to polish my nails black because these are already black. What I'm going to do is file the tops of them, buff them. So let's do that. For our project, we're going to be using some accent nails out of these black matte kiss nails. We're going to be using our no wipe top coat from Meet Across. We need a little buffer block, or a file would be fine. We're going to be using this holographic glitter, chrome glitter, the applicator brush, and the little brush to remove the excess glitter. So let's get started. I'm going to start by buffing these down. If you don't buff them down, the paint's not going to stick to them. And it's just going to be very frustrating. Don't ever skip this step. It's going to help your paint to adhere. I'm going to get those off in a minute. Let's go on ahead and get these all filed down. These little files work best for this application. You can get in those little tight grooves with this little tool here. Now that we have them all wiped down with the alcohol wipes, the dust is gone off of the top of them. We're going to apply this no wipe top coat. We're going to apply this no wipe top coat from Meet Across. It's smudged, but it's from Meet Across. That's a lot. I'm going to take some of that off of there for that brush. Okay. Get that right on. Make sure we got the whole top covered. To me, it's still a little thick. I'm going to take a little more of it off. Okay, that's better. Now I'm going to put it under the light for 30 seconds. Normally you would cure these for 60 seconds, but we want this powder to adhere to it, so we're only going to put it for 30 seconds. And it is a no wipe top coat. I have tried this with a wipe top coat like this one that you have to wipe off. I thought the powder would stick better to it, but I was wrong. It works better with the no wipe top coat at 30 seconds of curing time. So we're gonna go on ahead and apply the powder to it now so that you can see exactly how it does. They don't give you a whole lot of powder in here either. I can tell you that also. You see that? And they're not very generous with it for $17. But it might last longer than I think. Bring y'all in a little closer. I'm just lightly buffing it. You're not really pressing that hard. I'm just lightly moving it into the nail. Okay, so now we'll use the little brush to wipe it off, the excess. It gave a pretty good finish, I think. Not bad. And then you would apply another top coat, the same meet across top coat. And it actually makes a very beautiful nail. I love this color. So pretty. The holographics catches all that light and it shows so many different colors. Very pretty. So now it'll go under the light for 60 seconds to cure its top coat. So I'm going to go on ahead and cover the rest of each one of these nails. And in the meantime, I'll tell you why I'm wearing these gloves. The gel polishes have a tendency to give a person an allergic reaction if the wet paint stays on the skin for an extended period of time. It doesn't have to be a really long time, but if you fool with these long enough just to paint your nails from time to time, it could be enough to trigger one of these allergic reactions. And it could be a mild reaction, or it could be a severe reaction. Okay, that's the finished product there. So anyway, when I first started fooling with these gel paints, I was not wearing gloves and I was playing with the gel paints a good bit. experimenting on different nails, and I started getting these red marks around my eyes and itchy eyes. And I could not figure out what was doing it. I didn't make the connection that it was the gel paints. But when I had went to my eye doctor, she said, I noticed that it's red around your eyes, and I noticed you have this nail polish on, and you know that can cause an allergic reaction. So I started being more careful with my gel paints and wearing gloves, and the redness and the itching went away. That problem went away. So it was the gel paints that was causing my problem. You just have to be sure and cure them all the way. You don't want that wet paint hanging around. And even if you do your nails like this, you know, make sure that the paint on these false nails also are cured all the way. You don't want to carry that problem over, because I've seen people on the internet with really bad reactions on their nails from this stuff, and it's from not curing it all the way. They have trouble with them curing sometimes, or staying on, and that's why I do these little videos, just to kind of spread the knowledge of what you can do to make the polish work better and cure better and last longer and all that good stuff. No use for everyone to have a bad experience. I like to just kind of pat it over the nail instead of rubbing it all in. I like to try to get like a nice little even coat going across the entire nail before I start rubbing it. Like that. And then start kind of rubbing it in a little with just a light pressure. Doesn't have to be a heavy pressure to get a beautiful result. You don't have to use a lot of powder. That's enough there. And then you just brush that excess off. It's a very light powder. And you come back on top of it with another coat with your no wipe top coat to seal it all in together. And then that one goes under the light for 60 seconds to cure. So here I'm applying it with the same side of the brush that I applied it to the others, because when you're applying it, you're also picking up some of that paint that's not completely cured under there. And I'm going to wipe it with this other side. And I think that's given me a better result. It looks pretty good. Pretty good. I have seen them use their finger on some of those other videos. Maybe that's why. They don't tell you what they're doing on those other videos. That's why I try to let y'all know what I am doing here. That one's going back under the light for 60 seconds. This one was in there for 30. Apply it again with the side of the applicator that I've been applying it with all the others. Using that part of the brush just for my application process, not my rubbing process. Because when I kept rubbing it with this one that I was applying it with, it started to smudge like. It wasn't really making a shiny surface. And I think it was because it was picking up some of that uncured polish. So I'm going to try just rubbing it in like this with my finger, because it doesn't have any of that uncured polish on it. It seems to be doing a better job. A little spot there that I missed. Yeah, that seems to be better. Sure does. Get the excess off of it and put its final top coat on it. Very lovely. Now that's more like what I was looking for. Okay. Go ahead and cure it for 60 seconds. Okay, let's test these and just see if the paint did adhere well. Oh yeah, it's on there. If you can't scrape it off with the point of this little iron tool, it's on there. Can I tell you? They're good. I'm going to go ahead and get these off of here, each one, and I'm going to clean the backs of these really well with some Q-tips and some alcohol, because if I don't, they're not going to stick to my nails. So I want to make sure that I haven't gone through all this trouble and then skipped this last important step. Because there's glitter back there, there's glitter in there, and there's also some of the residue of this tacky stuff on there. So I'm going to clean these very good with these Q-tips, roll it in there, and the dry side also. So I'm going to go through each one of these and clean them, and then I'm going to apply them to my nails, and I'll show you what they look like.